He's a businessman who talks a big game. In fact, the word big doesn't do it justice. With plans for a gigantic new veterans hospital for New Mexico, he took his proposal all the way to top tiers of state government. The state didn't buy it, and now state officials are breathing a sigh of relief. Tim Maestas on special assignment.
Do the math. The price tag is beyond huge, enough to pay for the proposed Paseo and I-25 interchange 27 times. Enough to pay for 100 downtown metro courthouses. Remember Presbyterian's new Rio Rancho Hospital? It's enough to pay for almost 50 of those.
Because it's such a massive undertaking, such a huge project.
Billions of dollars, which didn't seem to make sense to me.
More than $8 billion for a massive project described in this packet of papers presented to the state's Economic Development Department. A veterans hospital, a hospice center, a nursing home, assisted living center, substance abuse center, and psych ward with a combined 1,800 beds planned for a plot of land just west of Farmington. The proposal also includes 5 medical clinics, even a shopping mall. 2 men pushing the project each got the attention of top state officials in the hopes of obtaining political support.
Once I heard those numbers, I had to step back and say, are they for real?
The governor's deputy chief of staff spoke at length with the man who spearheaded the project, Farmington businessman Bobby Willis.
He said, you know, we needed to get on board. It was going to create a lot of jobs, and if we didn't want to create jobs, he was going to take it to another state.
Economic Development Secretary John Barella says he met twice with an Albuquerque doctor who signed on to the project.
I have an open-door policy, and I'll meet with just about anybody who requests a meeting, especially if it involves creating jobs here in New Mexico.
But no blueprints were ever presented to the state, no business plan, in fact, no specifics at all.
Presentation to me lacked any kind of detail or focus.
He could not give us concrete plans, but wanted the governor to sign a letter of support so that he could go forward and get the bonds that he was trying to get.
No surprise, state officials wanted no part of it. Then, months later, the name of the man who threatened the governor's office with taking the project to another state came up again, Bobby Willis. Turns out Willis is at the center of allegations of financial misconduct at the escrow company he partially owns in Farmington. According to court documents obtained by News 13, more than 200 of his escrow customers have been waiting months for their money, with uncleared transactions totaling more than $20 million. The findings include more than 60 checks from the customer escrow account that were not written to customers. One check for more than $130,000 went for an executive suite at the Denver Broncos Stadium.
This is Tim Maestas calling from Channel 13.
We called Bobby Willis's attorney for comment, but we've heard nothing back yet. According to the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, VA officials were not even contacted regarding Willis's hospital project.
I asked him about the Veterans Administration, if they had their approval, if they were working with the Veterans Administration, and he did not answer that question. I said, well, good luck with your project, Mr. Willis. We wish you the best of luck, but this was not something that I was going to take to the governor.
Tim Maestas, KRQE News 13.
A temporary restraining order is in place to keep Bobby Willis and his business partners from doing any business at his Farmington escrow company.